Prey is a sci-fi thriller horror movie by Blumhouse, PG-13, so going into it, I wasn't exactly excited for it based on some of the other movies we have gotten this year, but I can at least say this one did exceed my expectations. Now, I'm not saying it's an award-winning fantastic movie, but I think it at least does a few things better than a few other family-based movies we get, and especially to be in the AI, Alexa on steroids kind of storyline. There is John Cho, who does a fantastic job. He's done a few technology-based good movies, or at least one that I can think of for sure, but I do like him in things generally speaking. And the rest of the cast did fine as well. It's a pretty likable family, and I feel like they do a decent job fleshing out the characters. With that said, the horror is minimal. There are scenes in the trailer that were not in the movie, which is actually interesting because those were the scenes that made me think this movie was going to be really cheesy. It looked like some Snapchat filter type effects, but those weren't even in it. Again, not a scary movie, even though the jump scares did get my friend. Something you could probably watch on VOD, but I don't think you will probably hate it as a movie, just not love it as a horror movie. My more detailed thoughts on the movie may be slightly spoilerish. I think having such a cool concept as a movie based on what we are seeing right now with deepfakes and AI, and I have made AI art, or not made art, but help put in prompts, I guess, to get cool things out of it. And the opening scene was so cool to remember what the bad AI looks like and the creepy AI looks like compared to where we are now with things like Midjourney and things that you can barely tell are not real, and not just visually, sonically, how technology is integrated into parenting. So it does show a good portion of that. It could have dug a little deeper, but I understand it's a 90-minute movie. It can only go so far. I feel like they left it to where it could be more, but probably not. I didn't love this ending at all. It felt a little defeatist to me, but also like accepting. I don't know. Again, the horror, you almost forget it's a horror movie, but I do think it's an okay movie, and they have leads and scenes that don't get any follow-up. Some of the motivations don't make perfect sense to me either, but again, it's not a terrible time.